Hey there everybody, thanks for joining me for another one-man review. Today I'll be taking a look at a new release from Anthology Editions. This is by Ed Emberly and is called The Wizard of Op. I think the title should give away pretty quickly. The content of the book has a lot to do with op art and optical illusions. It's a pretty short book, and I don't want to give away too much of the story, so I'm really only going to show a couple pages from it so people can get an idea. It's a pretty short but like cute book. It would be good for kids. It's got some really wonderful cartooning in it. You can see over here it's mostly this like shape-based silhouette work and almost like modernist compositions throughout. So that's really fun. I really like these pages that have the narrative flow to them. Really like what's going on in them. The story is you have a prince. He's playing cricket. He pisses off a witch, gets turned into a toad, and then has to go to look for a wizard who can change him back from the toad, and meets the Wizard of Op. And the Wizard of Op's casting spells, and each one of the spells is represented with an optical illusion. So like here on the first one, you just get the grid of squares, and they're talking about the little fuzzy dots that you'll see, the little gray dots that you see in between squares. It's pretty standard optical illusion, especially that we deal with in comics. So as you're looking at this page, I don't know how this comes across on camera, but you're getting all these fuzzy gray dots everywhere. And the character has been being tasked with getting to the other side without bumping into the dot. So there's a game to play in there too, where it's asking you like, okay, when you actually focus on this spot, you're only seeing the gray dots, and so you can like focus your way through if you want to play along, avoid this character, and get over to the wizard. And then just want to show you like one other sequence here that has some optical illusions in it. Really like this ending sequence where it's actually the illusions built into the character's eyes. And then there's another really dense, rough to look at like tone grid on the back here. This is actually really inspiring because I'm getting ready to do the tone work on Bound. And a lot of the reason I'm going to be using tones to colorize Bound is because of the optical effects that they can cause. So this is giving me some ideas and inspiration for how to create those types of effects within my own work. But it's a much more potent part of this book. Lots of different cool optical effects in there. And then, like I said, you get some really nice like shape-based, silhouette-based cartooning on the sequences where the characters are talking. So a fun little book. It's pretty short, so it's not the most rich experience in terms of reading, but I think a really good one to read with your kids and enjoy the kind of fun effects. And then just for people who like comics and want to see someone taking some risks with comics and doing something more fun and interactive, this is a really good book as well. And then just real fun to look at.